R1234YF on a 2017 Range Rover and Land Rover, Jaguar Land Rover. What an abortion. Put the Jaguar name in there. Okay, so on this one here, we have collision repair, new bumper, new condenser. You can see it's a bright, shiny condenser inside there. Unfortunately, it looks like a cheap aftermarket replacement. I didn't do a match to match with the old one to the new one, but looking at the fin spacing, I'm roughly 14 cooling fins. If you measured them in 1 inch per inch there, which is not what the factory's was 16 or 18. So that clues me off right there. Now here's something interesting, which all vehicles should basically do. Look at that screen inside of there. See this screen? That screen protects the condenser and any other heat exchanger in there. They're fine fins and tubes from rock damage, from small rocks that fly off the road and go through the grill and strike the condenser. So they put this nice screen inside there, and this is something that should be put in all vehicles, but that's extra money, so they don't. Trying to get your readings off of here. I just filled it up. It's just started run like 3 or 4 minutes ago, just prior to me starting this video. And getting my connectors onto an area where I could get a hold of temperatures for my superheat or subcooling, or just in general to take any of my readings. This was a shoehorn crammed in there, very difficult to get there. Right here I was trying to get, I'm getting onto the high side line, very difficult to get to. Over here, down in the corral down here, as you can see, trying to get onto the suction line, the other liquid line with my remote one. And this one right here is actually going off down into the corral where the snorkel is, where it takes in the fresh air, so I could get the fresh air mixture temperature going in there. So very difficult to get any kind of meter on any of these pipes that are in there. And yeah, it is a hassle, but it's really nice to record all your readings for your customer. Here's our suction line temperature. 39.8 degrees is coming out of the evaporator onto the suction line, and that's what that SST is, suction line temperature. Liquid line temperature, this is the one, this one right here. This one is coming from the condenser. The other one is mobile, is my remote Bluetooth mount, and we can see that here. Let me open it up. Actually, right now, this is the Mobile Air Conditioning Society. This is a live webinar going on right now as I'm shooting this video. I was listening to it because I always listen to all the webinars. They might give 2 or 3 a month or more, and I'm constantly listening to them because the latest EPA or federal state laws might show up and they might change and add something. So it's always good to re-listen to your certification test because things change. Let's get off of this, and this is Max. Let me show you this right now. This is where you could get training. This will be on YouTube. They will post this, so anybody watching my video right now will be able to go back and watch this, and I'll show you where to get it. So see where it says Mobile Air Conditioning Society, Match section 609 webinar. This date, Central Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. So this is happening live right now. When you watch my video, this will be over, but you will be able to go onto YouTube and look up the latest rules and laws. And any other country, like if you're in Spain or Portugal, or you're in Europe, Canada, Australia, you get to see what the Americans are doing. So if you're from another country and you want to see what the American rules are, and here we go, we get potential spam, decline. And so that's it. Go to Max World Wide Web and click on this, and you could see some of the rules, laws, and regulations for handling refrigerants here in the United States. But other than that, let's get over to the field piece software right here. Job link, field piece. Now this will hook up to my gauges and to my remote Bluetooth sensors and give me all my readings. back up. Right there. Oh, it helps if I had Bluetooth on. Let's turn on Bluetooth. Now let's connect, and there we go. There's that 39 degrees. Oh no, that's actually the duct temperature. So that 41 degrees is coming out dry bulb temperature. And that is coming from, if you see that little yellow sensor with the green blinking light, I have that in the center duct, and that is the temperature coming out. This will be recorded. I'll take a snapshot of this, and this will go with the customer's invoice. So I have proof as of the time I was running my test, this was all the temperatures are. This is the suction line temperature. So the suction line temperature coming from the Bluetooth gauge hooked up to the evaporator right now is pivoting between 34 and 35 degrees right now. Liquid line temperature is 88 degrees. So this is what will be included in every one of your customers' reports when they, and every now and then you'll have a jam up. I can't record this, so I'm trying to create a report. And so if you use the software and it jams up on you like that and won't create a report, you just go back to the tool menu, you get out of that face menu, and then you go back in, bring it back up. Now it'll come back up. Now you click back on your readings. That resets the software, and now I can make a report. So now I'll go create report. Hit, like you're going to email it to somebody, and you can send this to the customer or the shop you work for, and that is the report that gets created. So I'll let you see what's on there. And actually my pressures are having a problem on the software. My actual pressures right now are not recording on my software, so I have to figure that problem out. But then I'll make a copy of this, and this gets sent with my invoice to the customer's report. So I have a copy, and the customer has a copy of, at my time of testing, with the ambient temperature and the conditions involved, what all the pressures and temperatures are. And this is what everybody should have, whether from any manufacturer, whether it be Testo, Yellow Jacket, Ritchie, or anything like that. One of these should go with every customer's report. It saves your shop's reputation. If anybody doubts what was happening when you turned the customer car back over to them and they say it never cooled when you turned it over to me, you will have proof right here. That's about it. So I'll click off on this one and catch you on the next video. See you guys.